Hello everyone and welcome to another video, another part of this stream. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? Hi. I'm here and it's time for part 2 of this. Okay, so we left off with this, with this cute little creature. Look at him. He's full now. I feel like, honestly, the light, maybe I'm just insane, I feel like it looks better now. I might be delusional, but there you go. I don't know what changed, but it just looks better. Well, hello everyone. Hello, hello. Let's go back to our to what we had earlier. Taking anything out. There's more dynamic range visible. What? Getting instructions back out and everything, so I'm scared to get this wet, so it's gonna cover up our little boy for now. The box is going back here. Keep it in frame so everyone can see. And then there we go. Now it's gonna start. It's gonna be like when we start doing the actual fun stuff, and by fun stuff I mean building the actual robot, because we just did the cute little boy on his cute little scooter, but we need the rest. Hello, hello, we'll be back. Need to update my offering on my altar. Excuse me? What do you mean by that? But yeah, if you have any corpses laying around, if you have any bones, animal bones or not, please, I'm always open to accept those. Like if you don't want them at your home or anything like that, you feel free to send them over. I will gladly take them and take care of it. Okay, actually, we are liking this. This is a fun stream. This is interesting. I'm liking the hands down, hands down approach. But practicing horse bug. Oh, I see, I see. But what was I saying? Yeah, since this is so fun, I kind of had an idea, but I don't think any platform allows that. So you guys know that I have quite some fun trying to, you know, clean bones and such. Is there any platform that allows doing it on stream? Probably not. By the way, if I sound weird, I'm eating a candy because my throat hurts. So just like, don't mind that. Also, would you guys watch me opening up a creature? Because I would. Is it not allowed? I don't know if it is. I wouldn't risk it, but if I knew for a fact that I can do it, then I would, you know? Are there any examples of people doing it? It looks so much better, what the fuck? Well, so we should write this down. It's better to do it at night than during the day. I mean, I can also just close my windows. I've seen tutorials on how to butcher animals on YouTube. Okay, okay, I think I'm fine then. I think I'm fine. But I need to remember to put the... But were they censored in any way? Because of course I cannot censor a live stream. Plus, I think I need to put it as like educational content. Because if I don't, like 100%, I need to put it as educational content. I mean, it is, even this is educational, right? I'm educating you guys on how to do this. It's not just like hanging out, of course. It's an alcohol offering? What kind? Sorry, I'm really interested now. I don't really practice any religion, but it's pretty interesting. Okay, so I'm following your guys' advice. I am cutting with a little snip snip. So hopefully we get a clean cut. Yo, that was not good. Was time lost? I see, I see. Yo, bro. This is definitely not like what you're supposed to be using, but that's okay. We're simply better. We don't need professional tools. This is a tutorial. This is how to build a model if you're a girly girl and you don't have professional items. You can simply use beauty products. So this is for nails. This is for, you know, like hair or anything. Boom. This is for nails too, and I'm using it. This is for the girly girls. These are professional tools. Just ignore them. Ignore the professional tools over here. I do different ones: vodka, whiskey, mead. Oh, can I ask for an offering, a mead offering, please and thank you? If any of you wanna do offerings for me, they would need to be done in the form of mead and probably cider. I like gin, thanks. Nail files are actually underrated. They are so good for everything. And vice versa, like I've used nail files for so many different things, and I've also used a lot of different things to file nails. Like it works both ways, really. Sorry. Oh, I cannot speak with this thing in my mouth. I had a dark cherry mead not too long ago. I haven't had mead in so long, and I just love it. Honestly, why did they make anything else when meat existed? Like, what was the need to invent other drinks? By the way, have you seen the high resolution picture on Twitter? Did you like it? This star anise meat. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of it, but you know, I am a kind god. I will take mercy on you for offering me that. By the way, the thing you see here, condition, that's what I should be doing to you. Mental conditioning. You as in my viewers. What am I saying? Come on, this thing doesn't want to go away. How does it feel to see my hands for the first time? On camera, look at this. Hands! Wait, I just realized something. Oh. 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 I hit my foot so bad. Oh god, I wanna cry. Oh god, I wanna cry. It's fine. Ain't it lovely? What just happened? Hello? Can you guys still hear me, by the way? We lost cam. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. But do you need to wait a second? I don't know what happened, honestly. It should be fine, like it should still be working. Okay, it's back. I just had to like refresh. It's fine. There you go. The video's back. I don't know why that happened. That should be fine. I was not on Wi-Fi, so I had to switch to Wi-Fi, and then for some reason it stopped working on OBS. That was weird. We ballin', we back, baby. Okay, this is probably good. And then this way. Hands. Feels so weird to have my hands out, oh my god. I feel so exposed. Yeah, I might have changed IP, but now it's back. I was thinking of... Yo, this way is still not smooth. How is it possible? I feel like I've been like doing this for 2 hours now. Wait. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this, I might be making more like this in the future. More streams like this. We can build so many other little robots together. We can make a whole army of them. That would be cute. Let's see, maybe with the blade. Yo, don't fall. Silly. Like I'm taking away too much. Okay, perfecto. This is one. And then we have the next one. Yay, I'm getting siblings. This is how I made gears, by the way. Then we have A1. I didn't have instructions back then. We had none of that. Let's see, A1, number 3. Opa. Number 3 would be... Did I see it? This one. This one is number 3. Wait, is both of them number 3 or just this one? Yeah. What is this? Isn't this like this curved thing? It doesn't seem to be like connected to anything, which is so confusing. Huh, interesting. You know, the most exciting thing is if I make more of these, then they're probably gonna get like better and better because I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna, you know, get the hangs of it. So that's gonna be interesting to see. And I might get even, you know, better camera and stuff like that. I was thinking of maybe placing my camera in a different place, so maybe it's like closer so you can see better, but I would need like a stand for it. Number 3, Burger King full lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger is someone's food fungus. Would you guys still watch me if all I did every single day was review memes and describe them like this? If I just sat there and went like, number 1, this cat is very chubby. I should do it. I feel like that's the future of entertainment. Honestly, I'm someone who... I don't need to fake reactions. I am a very like reactive person. Like if I see something that is cool, I am just gonna be like, wow, that's cool, or stuff like that. If there is cats involved, I will 100% just go like, so cute. I I feel like I should be the one that does like reaction content. I would be so good at that. Way better than normal content. Look at this. I stream, but instead of playing a video game or anything, it's just like us watching my YouTube video, like my YouTube recommended videos together. Like I'm just watching them and you guys are watching me watch it. Do you want to do that? Yeah, group activity. Ta-da. XQC who? He's gonna be forgotten as soon as I start doing this. As soon as I get into this business, everyone is gonna forget about XQ who. He better start learning how to cook or how to code, because he will need another job. This one is kind of hard. Okay, do you guys have any like idea for what I should post on TikTok when I post this like VOD up? You know those channels on TikTok that they are just like baking a cake, a time lapse of decorating cookies, and then you have maybe like a Reddit video or like a true crime story in the background, or you know that kind of stuff. Or sometimes it's a full-on movie, like you have a full-on movie and someone baking cake on the side. So should I do like the video is me building this, and then you have me reading true crime on the other side? Wow. I love those TikToks because they are providing all the entertainment. You know when you watch TV, but TV is too boring, so you need to watch TV but also have your phone in your hand to like scroll memes while you watch TV. But those TikToks are perfect because they give you both the TV and the phone to scroll at the same time. It's amazing. It's like pure ADHD content. I love it. Like personally, sometimes I get what I like to do a lot is watch videos or sometimes even watch anime while I do my nails, because doing my nails is something that I kind of feel obligated to do. It's like part of my personal like grooming, you know? If I don't take care of my nails, then they look ugly and I'm not happy. So I need to take care of my nails, but it's something that's extremely boring to do. Like you cannot just sit there and do your nails and that's it. And even music is not enough. Music is not enough to like entertain you while you do your nails. So I usually watch videos while I do it, or anime. Usually not like full-on films, because like if I watch anime, it's probably some like mid-tier romance, something that I'm not like that much into. I'm not gonna watch like psychological mystery anime while doing my nails, of course. doing nails is something that just, it's so boring. It's nice, like it's relaxing, but you need to have something else going on in the background. You need something else. Like one video on a screen and a slow game that I can play with one hand. Jesus. That is more than me. I usually just have a video. But that's mainly because I'm lazy and I do my nails in bed. And I put the video on my phone. Okay, it's not being lazy. Sometimes I do my nails and it's like the last thing I do before I go to sleep. So that way I don't have to wait. Because when you do your nails, you usually have to wait a long time for them to dry. So instead of wasting like my whole day waiting for my nails to dry, the thing that I do is I do it right before bed. So that way I can... What up? I do it right before bed, so that I don't have to wait for my nails to dry fully. I just need to wait enough for them to not get ruined by sleeping, and I'm done. Because let's say, like, let me give you an example. If you've never painted your nails, you might be wondering, what do you mean? Like, they still take the same time to dry. I'm gonna give you an example. I will never wash my hair after painting my nails. Like I will not just take a shower after doing my nails. Not even like a few hours afterwards, no. I'm gonna shower first and then I'm gonna do my nails. I am never, like I refuse to do dishes or cook after doing my nails. You see where I'm going with this? So it needs to be the last thing I do. It needs to be the last thing I do on that day. Or close to it. Because for example, I often wear gloves to cook or to do dishes. I sometimes do the two things together, so I don't need to use two different pair of gloves, for example. I can just put it on once, cook, and then do the dishes right after. And if you put gloves on after you've done your nails, even if you've waited like 1 hour, they look dry. It's like, this is perfect. They are completely dry. They are not. You're gonna put the gloves on, and they're gonna stick to the gloves, and they're gonna get all ruined. They got wrecked. Yeah. Yeah, just like, even if they look dry on the surface, they are not dry like inside. It's kind of the same way that paint usually, like, it depends on the type of paint, of course, but they have like two different drying times. There is like surface drying, like dry to the touch is maybe like 2 hours, but then it says on the package like drying time 24 hours. It's pretty much the same thing with you know, nail polish. It takes a long time to dry. Okay, I feel like I just exposed myself by doing this. But do you guys remember how I mentioned that my arms look very tiny? Very thin? Jesus Christ. Oh god. What is it? I need to check. Oh, it's just useless. Do you hear my phone when it vibrates? Because it's very close to the microphone. I've seen paint that had drying times of 1 week. Wow, that's insane. Actually, 1 week. Hold up, I need to take this off. I'm wearing a scarf because, as I said, my throat was hurting, probably because of my singing the other day, and then the climate, like the weather, temperature dropping. So I had the scarf on, but now I'm starting to get kind of hot. So let's go back. I love this. This is so fun. Why haven't I done this before? This is the best type of stream I've ever done. Wait. Turn around. I thought that most people had more experience than me in this. But I'm coming to find out there are some people who have never done this, so they can learn something from me. Jesus, what was that? Sometimes you don't even need to explain things. Kind of just seeing how others do it. Especially, I feel like I learn more by simply seeing how other people do things and kind of copying the way they do the thing, than by having someone explain to me now you do this and now you do that. So if you're trying to get into this, you've never done this before, I am not an expert, which is why you could see how I do it, and it's this is the easy way for beginners. I'm not faking it. I'm not thinking oh, in theory beginners would like this. No, I am one of you. But this is how I find it more I find it easier for me. I feel like the number one most important thing when doing anything like this is just patience. A lot of patience, because if you try to rush it, you're gonna end up doing half-assed things just for the sake of it. Just trying to get done with it. Come on. I really want this to be centered enough. Okay. This is how we do it. This is how we movies do it. Perfection. Do I need to put other? I feel like my favorite part is putting the stickers on. It's actually my favorite. I could just do that, nothing else. Also filing, I like the filing a lot. Do they have an order? No, because they are unrelated. Okay, so it's really hard to pick up things with these hands. Yep. Shit. It's on the floor again. I guess the number one tip would be to use tweezers and other tools as much as possible, and not use your hands as much, because fingers are kind of fat. The tweezers are not fat. Look how perfect this is. Ah, I love it! I'm having so much fun! I used to hate putting them on and doing Legos. Okay, doing stickers by hand is the worst thing ever. Doing stickers with the pointy tweezers is nice, it's satisfying. I like it. I've grown to love it when I started doing like the miniature house. And the first time I did it, when I started building it, I was just using my hands and I hated everything about it. Everything just felt so hard. And then I got a kit of tweezers and such, and it just got so much better. Look how centered these are. Look at them. I'm happy. Shaky hands are bad. Yeah, but I feel like the best way is trying to like keep your hand down as much as possible, or like on a surface. That's my secret way to paint my nails. If I have one talent, that is to paint my nails wherever I am. Like, it really doesn't matter. I can be on a train, on a plane, on... You know, even on a fucking... like, what's it called? Shit, I cannot remember the word. The things, you know, the little train that goes... That. Even on one of those, I can do my nails, I swear. Thanks, Sensei. I am nails sensei. Look at this. Isn't he cute? Just the cutest little more adorable guy that you've ever seen. Roller coasters, yeah, those. Why would you need words when you can just emulate the sounds it makes? Okay, so there we have it. Then the next part is... Ooh, the next part is complicated actually. Because it's basically this one piece made up of other pieces. You see this? We have this boy here that is made up of these other boys. So let's find those. They're all in A2, so that's nice because I don't need to like look around for them. And they are gonna be 21, 22, and 23. And those are 21, 22, 23. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys wanna do a camping camping sleepover activity? Let's sing songs around the campfire, shall we? I can't think of any song to just kind of like a cappella, road dog. This one is kind of hard. I'm struggling. Yo. I'm gonna have a hot take about my own speech patterns, okay? Hot take about my own speech patterns. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you listen to me speaking more than I do, if that makes sense. I think I have like a different accent if I am talking like this or if I'm reading something. And it's not like I'm faking when I'm reading, it's just like that's the way that words come out of my brain when I see them and I read them out loud. Like I see them on the screen and I guess I don't need to think about what to say, I'm just reading. I read in one way, right? And then when I'm talking like this, I think I sound different. Do I? Is it just in my brain? I think most people do. Yeah. I guess it's normal then. Telling ghost stories around the fire at night. I haven't done that as much, to be honest. I'm not a fan of ghost stories because I don't know. One thing I really don't like in terms of horror, and not because I am particularly scared of it. It's not like, oh, I don't like this because it makes me, you know, poopy my pants. I simply don't like the concept. It is zombies. I do not like zombies. I don't see the appeal. I really don't like them. And I know there's a lot of games, a lot of films, a lot of everything that is based on, you know, zombies. And I'm just like, I don't get them. I really don't get them. I don't know, cause on one hand I think I sound, yo, these just kind of disappeared. On one hand I feel like I sound a bit more sophisticated when I read, because of course I'm reading, so that's what sophisticated people do. But on the other hand, like half of the time I see words and I'm like, how do I pronounce this? How do I read this one? Not zombie stories are just boring. I don't know, it's just like the concept of like zombies existing. It's just not appealing to me. I much rather watch something about, you know, like ghosts of like people who died and now in like maybe like a horrible way and now they are persecuting people, or just like unknown creature. I feel like my favorite type of horror, and the one that scares me the most, to be honest, is the unknown entity. The like, we have no idea what this thing is and how powerful it is. Like, we don't know where this came from. It just like feels older than civilization. It's something that is like inherently like part of something. It's not like, oh, this ghost is of a person who died here like a few years ago, but it's more like, you know, this thing was here before the house was even built. Like, that is the most kind of scary thing. Isn't that my lore? Poltergeists? I just like, you know, more like closer to, not like in the house, but more Lovecraftian kind of horror, like these ancient beings. Like, I prefer those. Yeah, it's just something that is part of our world, and it just exists. One of the oldest tropes in media, apart from vampires. Zombies, yeah. But I feel like vampires are much more interesting, at least to me. Because usually there's a lot more... I guess the thing I don't like about zombies is that they are just... there is nothing that motivates them in what they do. And they simply have no thought. It's just like... You know, they're just kind of like animals, but even animals have... Like, they make decisions, but zombies don't. They simply move. They're just like the flow of water, you know? They're just like... They're like a moth. Like, they see the light and they go, but there's nothing else involved. While vampires usually are represented as highly intelligent beings. They have lived far longer than humans, and they use like all their brain power in order to get things their way. Pong AI. So that's what I like about the vampire trope, because usually it's like highly intelligent people, highly educated too. But there is also the struggle of like, I need to kill humans to survive. They are just... It's not even a struggle, like maybe it depends on like the type of media, of course. Sometimes it is shown as a struggle, and sometimes it's just like, I don't care about killing humans, why would I care? They are simply lesser being than us. But while they know that humans are less than them, they still have to face, you know, the fact that they live in a world that is dominated by humans, and they need to hide their identity and all of that. Actually, going back, another type of trope that I really like is the... I guess I would call it the upper hierarchy trope. the trope of pretty much like, actually vampires are not just like this one old dude in a castle. There's actually a lot of them, and they are basically running society, but they are hiding. And I don't know, that trope is pretty interesting. Kinda love an unrelatable vampire. My father's sister, who was a medium, told me to never use the spirit board in her words, where there are some things out there that shouldn't be woken up and invited. Okay, spirit boards, I'll be honest, I've never even seen one. I've never seen a spirit board in my life. And I don't necessarily believe in them. I'm not someone who's like openly like, yes, I believe in this and I believe in that. I honestly don't believe in it. But I'm also a bit like, you know, in the like slight chance, in the possibility of it existing is there. So why would I, you know, if there is an entity, why would I want to bother it? You know, it's kind of like the same thing about, you know, going into the forest, doing something dangerous. You're like, oh, you know, it, like swimming in like a shark tank. You know, it's like sharks are actually not as dangerous as humans might think. Like they don't kill humans that often and all of that. They only kill people when they are really hungry. or something like that. But why would I risk it? Why would I risk jumping in a shark tank? You know what I mean? So the same way I avoid getting my hands dirty with like spiritual stuff, ghosts, anything like that, I would rather avoid. Another thing is usually when I hear, for example, my house is very, very old, very ancient, like me. And sometimes when I sleep in my sister's room, above my sister's room, like you can, there is the whole, is it called attic? Yeah, the attic. I always get confused. There's the attic, there's nothing else there, right? You shouldn't hear anything. There's like, it's empty. There's nothing there. There's like objects, right? But it's not an apartment. There's not like an apartment above her room. There's not people living there, right? So why do you hear noises? When you're in her room, you hear noises. What? Where is it coming from? Well, me personally, if I hear those noises, I'm just like, well, I am not gonna bother. Like, if there's someone there, like, you know, they're just doing their things. I am not gonna be the one to go look to what's there. Like, I'm not. If you hear something, you haven't heard it. Like, you just put music on and you didn't hear anything. That's how I deal with like any paranormal stuff. I'm just like, nope, I did not see that, I did not hear that, that simply did not happen. And I know that's common in oopsies. I know that's common in Southeast Asia. I've heard a lot of memes regarding the fact that like they are very scared of spirits and stuff like that, paranormal stuff, and they believe that if you acknowledge the thing, that is kind of an invitation for whatever it is to like possess you or do bad things. So they are like, it's very like, the norm is to like, if you hear something, don't say you heard it, don't act upon it. So they always make fun of like how in horror films you have people hearing noises and going like, who's there? Because if you hear a noise, you didn't hear it, like you don't go, who's there? You simply, you know, stay silent and try to pretend you didn't hear it. Better to be respected and left alone. Yeah, understand. Yeah, I agree. I love when monsters are just not human and they have motivations that are different. Yeah, same. That is cool. It's like, it's not like they want to kill humans or anything like that. They are just different. Underworld movies, yeah. All this talk about like creatures, and it's kind of making me I'm not gonna say scared, but you know, it's kind of maybe let's talk about something else. The one I have seen a lot of videos are the skinwalkers up in it. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of about the. I've seen so many things about those. I've seen some, and then I've kind of like just stopped looking into it, and I flag the videos as, oh, I'm not interested, because as I said, I get interested about this kind of stuff, but after a while they do make me a little bit like upset. I don't know how to explain. It messes with me. So it's like, I want to hear about it, but just when I actively look for it. My main problem with that kind of stuff is that, like, yeah, maybe I want to hear about the spooky things at 2 p.m. But then I don't want to see it pop up on my timeline when I'm trying to sleep. Like, I open YouTube to watch cute videos to help me sleep. I don't want to get recommended the creepy things. Oh shit! Professional handcam. Hello, Galifroni. Yes, look at this. Very Wait, where's the thing gone? It's kind of dark. You can't really see. Here you can see like how pretty this is. Nice glass, by the way. Thank you. Wait, who's Albert Fish? If you don't mind me asking. Phantom Thief. That's pretty much me. We are here building stuff. Have you seen the pictures? I'm trying my best to make this look as good as possible, even though, hold up, it's a little bit, I cannot get rid of this one little spot. Actually, wearing gloves is ideal because you can you can like feel when there's a pointy end that like gets to your, like it attaches to the thread of your glove, kind of. Spooky things in small doses, sometimes, just when I want it. Thank you. Serial killer nicknames. Oh, actually no, I am interested. Not now, but I will look it up when I am in my best mood and I have kittens around me. Is that a nail file? Yeah, this is a tutorial on how to this is building a gun plug model kit for girly girls. So we are using the most professional nail tools and beauty products, and this is a this is actually for doing miniature stuff. Ignore that one. I actually have like sandpaper here, but this like shape is just easier to like use, in my opinion. Female version, yeah. That is why we have like a cute little thing over here. But yeah, we're just chilling, having fun, talking about spooky stuff. But enough of the spooky stuff, because if we keep talking about spooky stuff, I'm not going to sleep tonight, and I would love to sleep. So let's move on from this subject. How are you doing, by the way? Are you enjoying your holidays? Might be a little drunk. Yay, a little tipsy boy. I guess you just answered my question. You are enjoying your holidays. Drunk Johnny. Drunk people are fun. It really depends on the person, to be honest. Some people are just obnoxious when they're drunk. Some people are fun. Me, am I fun? Please tell me I'm fun when I'm a little tipsy. I'm not obnoxious, right? We out here drinking wine? Let's go. I'm not drinking today. So I'm trying to concentrate on this. I'm trying to be as serious and professional as possible. Also, I have a glass that is completely just full of ice. You see this? It's just like ice. That way it lasts longer. Okay, how do we build this one? This boy up. So this one, woman not funny. I have never in my life seen a funny woman. Except for me. I am the funniest person I know. Every time I say this sentence, I feel bad for everyone that then knows me. Because, you know, it's like, I'm saying they are not funny. But to be fair, I'm not saying they are not funny. I'm just saying that I am funnier. And that's okay, because I am so funny. I'm joking, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I'm being ironic. Look at this. This is so cool. So we got one piece. The one piece is real. Look. These are kind of hard to show because they're dark. But look, this moves. Kind of. Oh yeah, look. I don't know what this is gonna be. Maybe like an arm or a leg. But it's pretty cool that it moves like this. And now the other one. Ice. Eat the ice. Let's see if I can eat one ice without. Because they are kind of all like melted together, so I don't know if I can have just one. I got it. Okay, ASMR, crunchy crunch ice. Oh god, it's freezing. Okay. I'm really excited to see how this thing is gonna turn out at the end. Well, you know, there is like a picture here. So it's probably gonna look like this. But anyways. Anyone interested in whether coconut milk with cucumber soup is good or success? That does not sound good. That really does not sound good. I think you meant weather as in weather. other weather. Merryweather comics. I wish I had like a better camera for you guys. Also maybe a background color that is not the same color as the pieces. I feel like if this was like red or green or something else, it would be a lot easier to see. But too bad. Can you tell I like blue? Can you tell I like the color blue? Probably not. I don't think she likes blue. What do you guys think? I think maybe like she prefers red or pink. Probably, yeah. And another one. I kind of wanted, like I had this random idea, I think yesterday, of making this Brazilian thing, dish, called canjica, which is like, how do I describe it? It's like this like milk with sugar, like you boil it, you kind of make a whole like soup. Let's call it like a milk soup with a specific type of white corn inside. So it's like a corn soup made with milk and sugar. And then you add like cinnamon to it and stuff like that. It's a very wintry dish. So you usually eat it when it's like winter time and like winter holidays. What was I doing? But the problem with that dish is that you cannot just like make a portion. You kind of need to make a whole pot. And maybe that's not the best idea. Like if I make that, then I'm gonna have to probably eat it for like weeks and weeks. And I'm not even someone who eats sweets that much. I'm more of a salty person, as you might know. Yo. Oh, what color is Nagaroof Night, by the way? Uh-oh. For the future, if you do things like this, have a good camera I could lend you. Oh, really? Would you lend me your good camera? Like, are you really sure that you wanna give a good expensive camera to me? Do you really not think I will break it or ruin it? Are you sure about this? This side is just perfect. Incredible. It's pretty ironic that I kinda work with art and I don't know anything about color names. I feel like anyone knows colors more than me. So please don't have any expectations. I have another one that is slightly less good, but okay for this kind of things. Yeah, okay. So you trust me with the not so good one. Sweet corn soups are a thing in SEA too. Really? I feel like we have a lot of food, like dishes in common with them. Because to be fair, it's like the temperatures are pretty much the same. And then like immigration also happened. also, you know, the Spanish and the Portuguese kind of did their thing. Okay, this one's good. So it goes over here. I'm getting confused on like what's done and what is to do. Oh, purple paint. I see. My favorite colors are by far blue and purple, and like all of their shades. As you might be able to tell from the scenery you have in front of you right now, and anything related to my channel. It's not like it's not like my entire channel is just purple. No. Yeah, I love doing this, by the way. Like I could do this every day of my life. It is also grey, like my soul. It is also grey, unlike the way I can see other people, because I see life in black or white. Did you know that is a thing? Are you guys more of a black and white thinking kind of person, or are you a everyone has good in them and bad in them? I know it's wrong to think in black and white, but I feel like I naturally just go towards the black and white thinking, and then I need to stop myself and be like, no, try and think about all the shades of grey. Maybe that's part of the whole tism thing, but I feel like one thing about me is that sometimes I like a person, we are like doing great, we are like friends or colleagues or whatever, but like we are like in a good kind of, it's like this person, I like them, I respect, it's like a good feeling, and then you do one thing that goes against what I like, and it's not necessarily like they did something extremely bad. It might be something very stupid, like, oh, they like this thing that I really don't like, and I really need to stop myself from completely like dropping this person and completely like see them as people I don't like. Yeah, either like you are someone I like, you're perfect in any way, you have all the good opinions, or you are just evil. You are just not with me. Like I see you do one bad thing, that's it. Which is why it's like really hard for me to understand how some people are like okay with cheating. Like I don't know how to explain, like I'm not gonna say they are okay, like it's not like they're happy about cheating, but they might accept it, they might be like, they might forgive the other person and really believe that they can fix a relationship after cheating. The cheating happened, but for me it's like I if someone cheated on me, which gladly does not happen because I don't even make that a possibility. If you have no one can cheat on you. But I feel like if someone cheated on me, there is no way I could just go back to them. Like after that, that's it. There is like no way. Like, because in my brain, I see someone, like, before you cheat, you are someone who wouldn't cheat. You are not a cheater. But like, if you cheat once, you are automatically, like, you are not a person that cheated once. You become a cheater. And that's like just inherent of you now as a being. Like, you know, it's not like you made a mistake, you cheated once. No, you are a cheater. And to be honest, with cheating, you could argue that there is really no coming back from that. Cause it's like, oh, I made a mistake. Well, it's not. It's not the type of mistake. You're just like, whoops. I was, you know, I got this. Whoops, I dropped this. It's, you know, there were like many things, many actions and decisions that led to that moment. So it's like, I try to be a forgiving person, of course, but like I don't think I could be able to trust someone after they have betrayed me in any way, to be honest. Like, it doesn't need to be like a romantic relationship, cheating kind of thing. Even if you're like, let's say like you are my friend and I tell you something and it's a secret. I'm like, I tell you this thing and it's like between us, and then you tell it to someone, you tell that secret to someone else, then I will simply stop being your friend. I don't know. Because like, of course it's different if it's something that's like, I told you and it wasn't a big deal. I just told you and then you told someone else. Then, you know, it's fine. I don't mind. I talk about people all the time. But if it's something that I clearly told you as like a, yeah, but please don't say this thing, and then I find out you said that, then it's gonna be really hard for me to trust you in the future again. You could say I'm a perfectionist in any way. It's not just about like how I do things. I'm a perfectionist, also known as on the spectrum. I want things to all be done a certain way. I want things to be proper, right? And if they're not proper, then I always, and again, this is something that I really try to stop myself from doing this and thinking this way, because I know it's like a destructive behavior. But as soon as I find out, like, as soon as something happens that goes against my plans, that goes against, that like doesn't allow for things to be perfect and proper and the way I planned them, then I feel like my entire, like, everything just kind of crumbles. It's like, okay, this is not perfect, then I might as well not even do the things in the first place. You know, it's like, if I cannot do everything perfectly, then I will just not do anything at all. And I know that's like not good. Like, that is definitely not the way that you should approach things. But, you know, that's kind of how I feel most of the time. So I really have to push myself really, really hard to do things when they don't go according to plan. that I really do get. It's just like, it's so hard. I don't know how to explain. And it might be like anything, to be honest. And you might be thinking like, oh, you know, everyone like struggles when things, you know, they are not the way they wanted them to be. Like, oh, everyone, you know, if you, for example, let's say, oh, you failed a test that you, of course, weren't planning on failing, then yeah, things are hard. But that's not what I mean. What I'm talking about, and here I might lose some relatability, or maybe not, maybe I will gain it, is, for example, I am hungry, it's time for lunch. I need to eat because it's, you know, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna make food. I think in my brain I really want to eat like pasta with tuna, and I'm so like, I get hyped up and it's like, okay, I'm gonna eat my pasta with tuna, and then turns out there is no tuna, right? So what should you do as a person, as a human being? Is like, oh, okay, so just, you know, make pasta with something else, just like make a different type of pasta. But I, like, at that point I find out there is no tuna, so I cannot make my tuna, like pasta with tuna that I was thinking, that I was already tasting in my mouth. I was just anticipating it, right? Oh, there is no tuna. Well, I would simply not eat. I cannot have lunch anymore because there is no tuna. I know this might come off as spoiled for a lot of people. Like, if you don't relate to this, you might think I'm spoiled for this. But it's really not. It's much more complicated than that. Yeah, exactly. It's like I had this whole plan of making this one dish, and if I cannot make this dish, I cannot eat. And it's not because like there's nothing else that I like. It's so hard to explain this feeling of just you feel like you lose power over everything when that happens. Is this level of relatable too dangerous? Wait! Guys, I think I might be dumb. I just realized I skipped something like so many steps. So this boy I have here, this is the like step 1, like 3-1, and these that I am building here are these, right? These are step 3.4. So I kind of just skipped these two. Okay, let's put these aside and let's go back to what I'm actually supposed to be building. I cannot believe I just built something completely different. Oh, hello? Hello? Yo, look at the definition over here. Yeah, but it needs to be down here. Hello? Camera! Yo, look at the like... Okay, it's back down here, kind of. It's trying. Okay. Yo, stop that. Okay. Now we have PCB, PCA, PCC. What's PC? Oh. My camera just decided to like look for something else. Yo. Where's the camera? Like it keeps, I see that it's trying to refocus. So we have PCA, PCA, like the thing. Okay, PCA, PCB, PCC, PCCP. I just noticed I might be fucking everything up by having this thing written here. I feel like it's focusing on here. Well, that's fine. So we need to cut these three up here. I'm glad that you guys can relate to me and not think I'm just a spoiled brat. Thank you for that. Feels nice. Well, this is a different material, I just noticed. Because to be fair, most of the time, when I have those types of thoughts, you know, they're kind of just like self-destructive. Because it's something like, you know, I am not gonna eat because of it. That's not the best for you. Because usually I don't have the same approach when it comes to doing things for others. I feel like I am a very I'm not someone who like it's very hard to explain. I don't think I am someone who does things for others in the sense of I am the like nice and caring person that like buys gifts for others and stuff like that, that like thinks about you. Because I also struggle to, this is gonna sound extremely weird, but I struggle to like think about people if they are not actively around me and in my life. And it's not like I forget about them, like we are not friends anymore. I still consider them my friends. I simply am not able to keep in contact, keep in touch with people that are far from me. Because I don't know, because I don't know why I'm like this. It's kind of like, in a weird way, I forget about them even being there. It's, or maybe I simply do not see. I don't think they might have the need for me to come and like do things for them. I don't know what it is in my brain, but I've heard other people talk about this, so I think I'm like, at least I know I'm not alone in this. But yeah, I kind of like struggle to miss people. Sometimes it happens, and it's usually as like sad and kind of like it makes me sound like a very bad person, okay? But most of the time when I miss people, it is in relation to something that they were like, did I ruin this? In relation to something they actively did in my life. For example, it's very situational. Sometimes I stop and think about someone that I used to, let me think of a random example. Oh, someone I used to play Dark Souls with. You know, I might think about them specifically within the context of like, oh, wait, I really wish I could play Dark Souls with that person, because I miss specifically the playing Dark Souls together. And it just never comes to me like, oh, I miss that person. Generally speaking, I don't know how to explain. And I even struggle to do it with people that are no longer with us, let's say, unless they are unless it's someone that was actively present in my life always, and I do notice the difference. I kind of try to I pretty much like, if I don't have active displays of the person not being there, and you know, something like that, I kind of just gaslight myself into thinking that situation is not even happening. Actually not horrible, nice. So that's kind of how I cope with everything in life. For example, my family, I live apart from my family, and people always ask me like, oh, do you not miss them? And I'm like, do I miss them? I do. Like, I know I'm happy when I am with them, and sometimes, like occasionally, I will think about them for some reason, and I will be like, oh, I really miss them. But in my daily life, like if I have other things to think about, I am like just doing my normal life, I will not think about them in any way, which is kind of crazy. Like if I'm doing the dishes and I'm like building my model and I'm streaming and I'm, you know, doing my life, there is never gonna be a moment for me to like think, oh, this person is not here doing it with me. Oh, I need to talk to this person because I haven't talked to them in weeks. Like I literally just forget about other people existing. But if they are the ones who approach me, I am like super open. I'm super happy to hang out with them. I'm super, like, I actually like the people. I simply struggle to like keep in touch, I guess. This is the not relatable part. I've seen someone talk about this as like object permanency. You know, the thing that kids develop later than, you know, the thing that kids the young kids don't have, that adults obviously should have, that is like, you know, I have these tweezers here and the tweezers do exist. If I put the tweezers in a place where I cannot see them, the tweezers still exist. Of course. Right? But a small child, if he doesn't see something like right in front of him, he thinks as the object, it's like the object does not exist. That's like object permanency, right? If I don't see it, it's not there. If I see it, it's there, and it's like, no, the object still exists, even if it's not within your sight. I have that, but with people, like, it's not like the person, and I feel like because I feel this way about people, and most people don't, I also kind of have the opposite thing. Maybe I have a stronger sense of permanency, as in as long as I know they are like alive and well, that's all I need to know. It's like even if we are not friends, like even if we don't talk for like 6 years, but you were my friend beforehand, we never like had an argument or anything like that, you could come up to me like 7 years later, and for me it will be like nothing ever changed. It would be like, this is exactly the same relationship that we had that many years ago. It's like you put that like behind here, and like even if we don't hang out, the friendship is still there, right? So it's that's how I see it. And it's really hard to explain, because on one hand people say that this kind of thinking is like, oh, you don't have the object permanency of people. Like if you don't see them, you don't think about them. It's like they are not even there. But at the same time, because I don't think about the people, I still see them in the same way that I saw them beforehand. Like I feel like a lot of my friendships kinda end, they just fade away because of this reason. Because I struggle to keep up with people, and sometimes they think that my way of like not reaching out or stuff like that has any meaning other than me simply not reaching out because I am bad at doing it. Like this actually happened very recently to me. I talked to a friend that I didn't talk to in a long time. We hung out for like a few hours, and then we were both like, oh, it was so nice seeing you, like after 2-3 years or something. Oh, we should hang out more, right? That's what we said. And I was actually, oh yeah, I'm free. We could hang out next week. Like, I'm free. It's fine. And then this person texted me yesterday, just like, oh, hello, how are you? And when I saw the message, I kind of felt like stressed, because I was like, holy shit, I forgot. Like weeks went by, and I never talked to this person again. Like, I never contacted them. I never reached out in any way. And I kind of panicked. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. Again, I did it again. And today it happened. Another person, I was like walking in this town that I used to go to often. But now I don't leave my house as much anymore, and I don't go there as much as anymore. And I randomly met someone who used to be a very close friend of mine. But I actually hadn't seen them in 4-5 years. It's someone that I haven't seen in a long time. We were very, very close friends. And we met randomly on the streets. And we were both like, oh my god, how are you? And again, we said the same thing. Oh, we should definitely hang out. Oh, it's been such a long time. We need to catch up. We need to hang out. And then you know what happened? I forgot. I just completely forgot. And I remember today randomly. I was like, oh shit, that person. I need to contact them. Like, I don't know why I'm so bad. I think I have just very bad memory, generally, to be honest. I can remember things. Okay, I can remember things, situations, stuff like that, but I cannot remember to do things, which is very different. Like, if you tell me like, oh yeah, remember to like water the plants every day, bruh, I will not water those plants. Are gonna die. They're gonna burn to the ground. I will never ever remember to water those plants. That is not gonna happen. But if you ask me anything about like, oh, do you remember Like what happened yesterday, like, oh yeah, that one specific opening from Full Metal Alchemist, the video is like this. Like I remember a lot of details about past experiences, things I've seen, or like, you know, my childhood. I remember a lot of things. They always, like, my family always comes to me when they have a doubt. It's like, do you remember this? And I give them like the full story in detail. Like, yeah, this happened when we were on holiday in this place, and it was this year, it was this month, and no, that, like, our aunt was not there, everyone else was, and like they don't remember. They're like, oh, have we ever been to Paris? And I'm like, yes, we have been to Paris this year, this month, this is the apartment where we went, and these are all the attractions, these are all the museums we visited, and they simply do not remember. But if you tell me like, oh, remember to take the chicken out of the freezer to, you know, to unfreeze, I will not. That chicken is gonna be rock solid when you come back home. Sorry, mommy. Which is honestly a very useless skill to have in life. Remember random things and not to do things. I feel like the worst part about me being this way, I remember obscure things from years ago. Yeah, same. But it really depends. Like, it really depends on like the subject and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like I have a very good memory for some things, but for others I'm just completely lost. So I don't know. Also, I feel like lately my memories has been getting way worse. Generally speaking, like, this is with everything. I feel like lately I have kind of just lost the, like, my I feel like I can no longer operate on my full capabilities. Like, even just speaking now, I feel like speaking has become a lot harder for me lately. Like, I struggle to speak, I forget words often. I make so many mistakes that I didn't used to make. See, was that correct? I don't even know. I used to be able to like conjugate sentences correctly, and now like I'm making way more mistakes than I used to, and I'm forgetting things way more often. Like, is this simply because I'm old, or is something actually wrong with me? Yeah, you have very good memory for random ass things. Like, I thought I had good memory, but after interacting with you and other people, I do not. My memory is bad. I feel like the more I'm trying to file this, the worse it becomes. Have I reached like full capacity? Full like brain capacity, and now I'm like trying to learn different things. But for every new thing that I learn in one field, I end up forgetting everything else. It kind of feels like that. Oh, hello, Dewi. I am only now getting the notification. No! You know, I've streamed for like 2 hours already, and this afternoon that I did also 2 hours. So but hello, don't worry, it's on YouTube, you can go back and watch it. My memory is weird to describe. I'll give you a simple example. I have always actually been bad at geography. Okay? And I'll give you this little fact. When I was in elementary school, we studied like the Italian regions. And if you know me, if you're Italian, or you know anything about Italian geography, you know I am so extremely bad at Italian regions and like Italian geography in general. I don't know regions. I don't know, like, if you tell me a very big famous city other than like Milan, Rome, or Naples, if you give me any other Italian city, I have no clue where they are, like in which region. I might know where they are, like on the map, geographically, but I do not know the regions. I am very bad. I am extremely bad. And so if you know this about me, most people know this about me. In elementary school, we studied all the different Italian regions, and we studied things like what the cities, like the main, like the provinces in each region are, and then like rivers, mountains, like all the names, and then maybe like throw in some dates for things. And every time, this happened every single time, we did the test. So I barely passed geography in elementary school, but here is how I passed. First, I was lucky. Second, I was good at other subjects, so the teachers just, try to help me. And third, and most importantly, there was always, for every region, we had like the cities, the rivers, the actual like historical important stuff to remember. And then for every single region there was like a folk story, a folk tale, something that was like specific of the region, and it was like a full story, like narrated story of it. And then on the test they would ask us questions about everything, and then one question was always like a in-depth question about the folk story from that region. And I'm telling you, like, I would write like the biggest, most like comprehensive answer. Like, I remembered the folktale like start to finish. I remembered everything about it, and I knew nothing about like rivers, cities, actual history, none of that, zero. But the story, bro, everything, every little detail. And I was so good at that the teacher was like, I'm gonna give you like, I'm gonna let you pass, because that's a 6, because you were that good with that one question. That is kind of how my memory works. It's very bad and very good for some random things. What is this? I'm getting confused. Is it this? Oh yeah. Okay. Although I am also painting, so I'm not 100% sure how long ago I got a notification within the last 20 minutes. Yeah, makes sense. I love that people can like watch my stream as they do their own stuff. And it's kind of like we are all hanging out, we're all working on our own things together. We're just keeping each other company as we do our own stuff. I kind of went on a whole rant about how bad I am at geography. But I feel like that kind of gives you a little insight as to how my brain works. Jesus Christ, Skios. You see, you and I feel like we are nemesis. Because you are very good at the thing I am incredibly, honestly, like comically bad at. I am so bad at naming cities and such that it's pretty funny. Like it's so bad that it becomes funny. Eh? Hold up, how does this work? Should be like this. Am I doing this wrong? Oh no, I think I have it. Yeah, I have it. This is starting to look like a thing. So I guess how you would describe my brain is I am very good at remembering stories and things that happened, but not the like objective facts, the like information within those stories. Or like around them, I guess, you know. PCE? What's PCE? Oh, there's multiple PCE. I also know 40% of all the streets in my city. I had someone recently tell me, and this was like a city that I know very well, I've lived in, I have, you know, walked in or like driven to, parked my car in many times. And this person was like, oh, I'm gonna park this car at this place. And they told me a name of like this place where there is a parking lot and they call it that specific name. I would say it's like a neighborhood of sorts. I simply, like, I heard the name, I knew, like my brain was like, I know that name is very common. I've heard this name so many times before, but I just couldn't, like I had no clue. I was like, wait, where's that again? I had completely forgotten where that place was just by hearing the name, which is so funny, because if you drop me at that place, I know exactly, like from there I know how to get anywhere in that city. Like I know everything about that city. But she told me, oh, I'm parking my car here, and I was like, holy shit, where is that again? Where is that again? I do not know. Do I talk with my hands a lot? I feel like sometimes I talk with my hands so much that I forget to do the things that I'm doing because my hands are busy doing the talking. The ability of being a WinterNoctis, yeah, that feels. I feel like it's something that would suit you. Like you could really get into that career. You're made to do that job. this one, and then we did. I don't like these. The like. Okay, I'm just gonna try and show you. See, this is like hard, and then this is like soft. Cutting the soft one, I don't like. It's so bad. Google Maps helps loads. Yeah, the problem is like the name she gave me for that place was yeah, you know, maybe I could have found it on Google Maps, but it's more of like those kind of like it's not the name of a street. Is kind of just like a way people call this area. It's kind of hard to explain, isn't it? Okay, so I need 12 and 13. Okay. Let's see. These two. 12, 13. I'm really excited about these. Look how cool they are. Because my character is a little ninja. Ninja. If you're Swedish. I kind of want to play. I just remembered. Remember when I played that game? What's it called? Franbo. And then I changed my PC and I lost the save file for it because I thought it was, since it's a Steam game, I thought the save file was linked to my Steam account, like most games on Steam. But apparently it was local, so I just lost it forever. Remember when that happened? I kind of want to like play it again sometime because it was a very good game and I was really invested in the story, and I just kind of like, fuck, I lost everything. But to be fair, let's look at the bright side. I also lost the VODs for when I played it, and I feel like that's a good thing in the sense that I can just start again and do, as we say in Italian, due piccioni con una fava, or in English you would say two birds with a stone, which is so much worse. The meaning is the opposite and it's so much worse. You know, I could get the VOD of me playing from start to finish. And you know, another good thing is I have burned my brain. I have no memories. I have no recollection of what happened 2 years ago. So that means I can play the game and I'm gonna like remember things, probably. Like some things as they happen, I might get that like that kind of deja vu feeling of like, oh yeah, this happens. But like if you ask me like, oh, what's the plot of that game? What happens? I don't know. I don't remember. So that's good. No one will ever know what happened. We will know. We just need to start the game again. And maybe we could do it here on YouTube, because we love streaming on YouTube. I actually do really like streaming on YouTube. I do miss the like funny like points, interactions, and the cute emotes. I have so many emotes, right? But in terms of like the aftermath of my streaming, I do like YouTube a lot more, because YouTube allows for people to just watch the VODs in it's just like a much better VOD experience on YouTube. both for the people watching and for me as like the creator is it gives a how do I explain this? My VODs have a bigger reach. Like on Twitch, VODs are kind of useless. They just kind of disappear, and it's like they never happened unless someone actively goes into the channel and look. Like you go into the channel, you look for something specific, then you know the video is there. You can watch it, but it's not like it's ever gonna get recommended to people. It's not gonna be easy to search for them either, because on YouTube you can just simply go into my channel and search for a title, or like search for like, you know, oh, remember when I played Little Misfortune? You can simply go and look up Little Misfortune WinterNoctis, and you're probably gonna find, or like Winter Channel, like CH, and you are probably gonna find my video just on the search bar. Well, on Twitch that's so much harder. Oh yeah, no one will. Yeah, how would they know? How would they know that I played it? No one would know. But yeah, I feel like the aftermath of the stream on YouTube is just like such a better experience for everyone. Like there's some random streams that I didn't even put that much thought into that have had so many views afterwards. The biggest example is probably the Cuello Sabido one, which I was just playing for shits and giggles. I didn't even put that much effort into making a thumbnail, unlike most games that I played. You can see there's like, I tried to make like the cover art for the game with my character in it, or something like that. Cuello Sabido was just like, let's play a funny little dumb game, and then a lot of people watched it afterwards. Like it's probably the video that got the most views on my channel lately. Aftermath sounds so bad. I don't know how else to express it. I just wish I had emotes, to be honest. I feel like if we had emotes on here, that's pretty much all we need. This seems pretty good. In terms of anime, do you guys know what I'm watching lately? Most days while I'm cooking, I will put on an episode, or maybe when I'm eating. So it's kind of like my whole like lunch ritual is watching an episode or two. So it needs to be something that I'm not paying that much attention to, because I do it while I'm cooking. So I cannot watch anything that's like too interesting or too deep. So what I'm watching lately is Kawaii dake janai Shikimori-san. I think that's the full title. And I think the English one is Shikimori-san is not just a cutie, or something like that, which is pretty funny. It's pretty nice. I wouldn't say like, oh, this anime is great, unbelievable. It's just like nice, which honestly is what I was looking for. I was looking for something that's not too much. So TV is supposed to work on YouTube. Wait, really? If so, then I need to work on that and get some emotes on here. I feel like the best part about... Okay, maybe this is gonna turn out to be fake in the future, but Shikimori-san is one of those anime where they don't hide anything, okay? It is simply cute and wholesome, and there is no drama. There is literally zero drama. Which is something I appreciate when I'm just trying to have food. It's like a romance story, but there is no like triangle, love triangle, nothing. There is just like these two people like each other. Look how happy they are. What I've started is My Happy Marriage. Oh, is it new? Oh, I don't know it. Is it actually My Happy Marriage? Is it actually wholesome? Or is it like that's the title but it's actually plot twist? There's actually so much drama. I love a no drama anime. I love a no drama life. Thank you. I don't want any of the tea. I don't like tea. Tea is disgusting. Please, this is a joke. I actually love tea, the drink. Tea is very good. Please, British fans, don't turn on me. Igirisu Nikki. Please don't turn on me. British Nikki. Don't turn on me. I love tea. I actually have tea all the time. But tea as in drama, we do not like that. None of that in my house, please. I know some people really enjoy that, but I am more of a... I'd rather avoid it as much as possible. How do you guys feel about sitting here and watching me file this for like 10 minutes? Or probably more at this point. A wholesome bit with drama, etc. mixed in, but it's relevant to the narrative. I actually like a bit of drama in anime, as long as there is like drama but also wholesome involved. I really don't like drama in real life, drama that involves me, or like I don't care about other people's drama, like don't come. I really don't care. But you know, I like drama in media. Fake drama, I do like. Just don't like it when it involves real people. Yeah, it's Pensinel stream, to be honest. Yeah, I think no one is really watching. Or are you like so interested in seeing me handle this little piece? I feel like most streams in general, people tend to listen more than watch. Like even if it's something that's like visually appealing, like an art stream, I feel like most people still have it in the background as they do something else. Or for example, intense games like Apex. I really like watching people who play Apex, which is, you know, an FPS, so it's like, you know, intense. You need to, there's things that you see on screen. Even those, more often than not, I just listen to the people speaking, then watch the game. Unless it's like, like I see the game is gonna be intense, so I pay close attention, or it's something like a tournament. But other than that, I tend to just listen to the people. Interpersonal drama in anime makes me feel kind of sick. Okay, I have a question. What does interpersonal drama mean exactly? And what is it like opposed to? Like, what's the other type of drama? I guess is my question. Ah! Yo, sorry. I almost dropped it and I had a reaction. Yeah, of course, interpersonal drama as opposed to the outer personal drama. Sorry, I'm kind of stupid. I'm kind of scared I did this wrong. I probably didn't. Like, I followed the instructions. There is no way I did this wrong. It went in so nicely, but I just have this feeling like, oh no, I did it wrong. Like misunderstandings or stuff like that. Ooh, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah. But to be fair, more often than not, that is what drives like most like school set, slice of life, romance type of anime, because you know, in those settings, that is what realistically most often happens. Basic synopsis of My Happy Marriage. Okay. With no home to return to, Mio resigns herself to her fate, and soon finds that her pale and beautiful husband-to-be is anything but the monster she expected. Wait, what? That sounds interesting and kind of weird. I kind of just had an idea. I don't know if I'm gonna try and do this midstream. You know how I talked about how a lot of Japanese, like smaller channels, have text-to-speech on for every message, for every comment, they have it on. Well, I just thought about that, like, since this is pretty much a just chatting stream, like I'm doing this, but I'm also, like, we're just actually talking about random subjects. It would be nice to have that. So that we can actually like physically kind of have a conversation, if that makes sense. Do I want to try and do that right now? It might require to like restart the stream. All anime is weird. All anime is weird. Yes, 100%. And did you guys know all anime is also harem? All of them? some people think that like harem is like a type of anime, but the reality is all animes, and the ones that you think are not, because you might be like, you know, but there is no like, let's say something like Keion, Asobi Yasobase, like there is no dude that the anime is the harem is like around. Dude, the guy reading this, the guy watching this currently, it's you. You are the one it all revolves around. How could you have been so blind until now? It's you, it was you all around. All along. You are the dude. And if you're like, oh, but this cannot possibly be harem anime because you see it's not like a full cast of girls, it's like there are dudes and everything. Dude, do I need to tell you? June has passed already, but like it was here just a few months ago. You are the dude. Once again, you are the dude. Just look in the mirror. It was you. This was all for you. Only for you. They made it all for you, in order for you to enjoy it. So what if there are dudes? They're not like looking at each other, they're only looking at you. Anon? Your name here? It can be reverse harem, it can be normal harem, you can... Yes, I am. That's you. And you should be proud. You should be proud that all of these anime girls, they love you. And they are spending all this time just to be with you. You are enough. But actually, okay, can I get serious a little bit? Like, you know, maybe those characters, okay? Let's say, okay, maybe those anime girls. What if they're fake? What if they are just animations, characters that have been written on a script and produced by a studio? What if they are? Because the people working at that studio, the creator of the original source material, they were all working for you. They made it for you. They were they spent all these hours working, producing this thing, just so that you could enjoy it. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that like amazing? Like how many people worked just so that could be enjoyed by people. You know, maybe it wasn't made for you specifically. You know, it wasn't like they didn't put your name on the project, but they were still thinking of you, as in like someone like you, a person like you would have ended up watching it. They already knew. Do you think they designed that character in that way? Do you think they really gave that character those proportions, those nice little legs and nice little body? if they didn't think that you were gonna look it up on a specific famous website? Really? You really think they didn't think about that possibility? You really think they didn't do it on purpose? Don't feel bad about it. It's normal. It's what everyone does. It's actually what this was all meant to be. This was all part of their project. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. What? I cannot close this. It's pretty hard. Jesus. Okay, I feel like it's in. Wow, look at this! Coming back from my little rant. I'm being like partially ironic, partially actually serious. Like I'm exaggerating things, but at the end, it's kind of true what I'm saying. At least I believe it is. Can we get a cinnamon roll check? Oh yeah, just checking if it's still soft and squishy. Oh, it hasn't become hard, rock solid. It's not made of ice. It's still here. It's still cinnamon. Yes. I have done my duty. Cinnamon roll is everything is under control. Hydration check. True. I need to drink. Thank you for that. See, I'm almost running out. But oh gee, there is a lot of water on my desk. You cannot see yet, but it's like up to here. Oh, do you guys know I actually have another squishy friend. I don't think I can touch it now because I have gloves on and that might be a problem. But this one is a dangerous one. So he is contained within his little box. He has been neutralized. I need someone to like wipe this off because you know there was too much ice in the cup. So I actually have no tissues. This is insane. Well, you know what? It can my desk can stay wet. I hate the fact that that texture paints takes so long to dry. Yeah, that's. It's time to get the bad boy out. I actually don't know how he's gonna look because I haven't opened this in so long. He's been in prison for a long time. Look at him. He is a different type of squishy, but he's like a squishy. He's the kind of squishy that melts under the sun, which has actually happened. He had a brother once, and his brother stayed in the car during summer for too long, and it ended up becoming a little pancake. He is the type that you kind of just want to put into your mouth and chew on. That's why I keep this one contained, because otherwise I would just eat this one. No, also he is contained because it's the type of squishy that attracts dust and then becomes disgusting. unlike this one, which is kind of like a different material, you know? Look how squishy! They're like very different. I like both in different ways. Look how small he is. This one is gummy. This one is more like marshmallow. Like, you see how differently they react. This one, like, you squish it and then it slowly goes back. And this one is just like instant. It's like bloop, bloop, bloop. But yeah. Let's put him back into his jail. I actually got this, as you can guess from the box. I got this at like a gacha like machine. Hydration? Check. Oh, you saw it! You got it now. I don't even know how that works, to be honest. Ah. Wait. Opa. Where did I go? I need to understand how this one works. So I need to put these two in here, but I don't understand how. Or like which is which, to be honest. So this one should go in here. What? I feel like I'm doing this wrong. What else could it be if not that one though? What? Oh no, I'm really getting the feeling that I've done something wrong. What? How is this possible? Okay, let me try the other one. I feel like it's... Okay, maybe you guys can see. Wait, my laptop is blowing warm air. Maybe that can help. No. You see how this one looks like kind of like a stereotypical keyhole? And then this one looks kinda like a very short stereotypical key. But it's kind of like short and a little bit too thick for the hole. So I don't want to like push and break it, but it kind of seems like it's meant to go in. Oh wait, it worked. It worked. Somehow. No, it did not really work. I am starting to doubt myself. Use a hammer. No. I don't want to break it. Like, they're really highlighting this. Like, this is the thing that goes in. But it also doesn't really make much sense. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Did I somehow build this the opposite way? Oh god, please tell me it didn't. I followed the numbers and everything. No, this is correct. This is exactly how they wanted it to be. So why is it making no sense? Okay, you see how this doesn't... This does not rotate clockwise. Like, this is how... This is stops here. But it rotates counterclockwise. Like 90 degrees. Now, with that information, if I put this part inside here, do you see how the movement is completely limited? Like, it doesn't... Like, you see what I'm talking about? But that's what they are showing me here, is put it in here. So I'm so confused. Is there two of them? Yeah. But if I do the opposite thing, it just does not make much sense either. Like, I'm looking at the illustration here, and it really looks like this is where it's supposed to go. You know what I mean? And it does go in. Maybe I should translate this one sentence here, because yeah, okay, this is correct. Okay, you see this one? You see this one here? Pay close attention to this one drawing. You see? That is the thing. That is correct. It just looks very strange. I just realized something. I've always liked building IKEA furniture, and I like it so much that I've often felt like I would do it like all the time if I could simply go to Italy and fix it. No, it's fixed. There is no need to fix it. Look at this. See? This is the way it's supposed to be. Unless the sentence here in Japanese says this is not how it's supposed to be. Let's see. Toritsuketatsu. No clue. Let's see what Google Translate has to say. I love how this is like meant for kids, So it has the furigana on everything. Tori. Yes. Not installed. Okay, now let's put that into deep L. Installation diagram. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever built IKEA furniture specifically. Wait, really? I love building IKEA furniture. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Sadly, it's not something that I get to do very often because that would require having new furniture very often. But I just realized this is simply IKEA furniture building with extra steps. I guess I don't get to use a screwdriver, which is fun. I love doing that. But, you know, that's something I can get over. How do you know I have engineered certificates? Why do you not have a career in engineering? Because you didn't tell us after the course. The computer science. My father pressured me into getting a job. Oh, that's so sad. It's actually pretty sad. But I bet you are happy now. I feel like you probably have a job that you're pretty content with, considering you've had so many jobs. Oh no, it's too small. I cannot use this as a point. Okay, let's actually do like this. Hopefully I don't ruin it by holding it too tightly. I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one who has interesting relationships with some family members. Even though that's something I would rather not talk about. I love checking like this. Okay. I think I'm gonna become a full-time Gundam. I think this one is called Gun something else streamer. Should I? I actually have a full miniature house that I need to build, and it's just waiting for me. Because I never have the time, or I guess I don't see it as something, like I know it's something very nice and relaxing and that I would love to do, but it's something that also takes a lot of time, and and the same thing with this. If I didn't do this on stream, I would have never done it, because it's something that I see as, you know, like just something that I'm doing for my own enjoyment, and I struggle to do that kind of stuff, because usually my hobbies, I try as much as possible to make them into something that is profitable in some way, or that, you know, helps me achieve something. Like maybe if it's something like art, even though it's something that I like doing and I'm doing it as a hobby, it is still something that afterwards I can be like, you know, I am getting better at singing, sorry. I was thinking also of a different thing. You know, I'm getting better at art, which is a skill which might be useful. So, you know, I'm practicing a skill. So that's being productive. But stuff like this that is simply nice and I just enjoy it, but it doesn't give me anything that I can conceptualize as being useful for me. It's hard to get myself to do it. I guess streaming helps. Streaming is my motivation to actually do the things I enjoy. The same with playing video games. I actually don't play that many video games outside of streaming, because when I'm not streaming, I feel like I should be doing something more productive than playing video games. Yep. So thank you guys for allowing me to have fun in life and do things that I enjoy, simply for the sake of it. That I think is like the best thing about streaming, is being able to make fun things into something that seems like it's you have a good reason to be doing it. Productivity is overrated. Yes, it is. But my brain, it forces me to. I have to be productive. You don't understand. Oh, let's see if we can get this one off. Look at the star. It's not cute. Ooh, for this I'm gonna need to do this double tweezers operation. Okay. This actually feels like surgery. The stickers part. Somehow the stickers is the part that I like the most, but it's also the one that I feel more pressure doing, because it's so hard. It's so easy to get it wrong. That's it. Okay. Now it's done. It's perfect. Like, can you see how perfectly lined this is? Now I'm gonna like apply some pressure so it actually glues down and doesn't lift. Look at this. Perfect. And now we can put it on his forehead. Probably should have got a degree in engineering instead of business. I mean, probably. I'd have a much better job if I did. That's sad. But are you still working in the same job you were working like last year? Have you tried looking for a different job? Oh my god, this looks so good. You're gonna shower, Chief. See you later, or else good night. Bye bye. Have a nice shower. What? One of my followers? One of my followers is showering? No way. You are not one of us. I'm joking, I encourage you all to shower. Have I showered today? Oh yeah, I did shower. Yes, I did shower. Are you guys proud? I showered today. What was that? Why did I do that? Go back. Okay. Oh, I see. I should save them up in a little jar. I was thinking about merch today. I want to make some merch. I don't know how much they would sell, but I think it's fun. And I personally want to have my own merch. Like, I really would love that. Should I include gamer juices in it? Yo, look how good this is. Look how cool this is. I am loving it. I'm loving it. A lot has changed, but yes, I am in the same job. Oh, I see. Wow. So the one on here is much cooler, and I feel like I want to manually paint this one so that it looks like that one. But nonetheless, we should keep going. This is very cool. I'm very happy. I'm actually so happy. Look at this. Okay, next step. I feel like we should at least finish this page and then maybe do the rest next time. Okay, just so you guys know, we've done one page and a half pretty much, because this is like general instructions, and we still have all of this left, so just so you know. If you like the stream, then you're gonna love the fact that there are more coming, a lot more. A lot has changed, but yes, I am in the same job. Okay, but do the things that have changed, have they changed into better or worse? Is the real question. I want pizza. I've had dinner today, but you talking about pizza makes me really want to eat some. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry guys, cover your everything, or you might get some weird diseases from me. Oh no, we have to use PC again. I don't like PC. PC is the like soft plastic one. It's so hard to like cut. And then we have C1. Just this one. The bright side, I have my evenings and my weekends back to myself. That is very nice, actually. Yo, yo, stay away from my diseases. So we need to cut C1 number 3 and let's do this one first. Okay, so C1 number 3. Okay. I still need to leave. You mean leave the job? Leave that place? Or what exactly? Wait. Oh, I need to go. Great stream today, by the way. Oh, thank you. Good night. Thank you so much for coming, and please come back next time. Or maybe watch the VOD if you are not at home. Thank you. Bye bye. Good night. Oh, Yasumimi. But there's no good jobs in town unless you want to be a chef or a delivery driver. You could become a chef. I mean, not with your chicken, not with your unseasoned chicken. But you could learn how to cook and become a chef. That would be cool. You should really consider that option. C2 number 15. Where is it? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, I was so confused. So, okay. Let me go through this. Let's go through this together. So, I see up here numbers 16, 18, and so on. Like, okay, where's the 15? And I go, my eyes go down here, and I see 13 twice. I'm like, okay, so 13, and this is also 13 for some reason. I'm like, okay, I just consider them like that. And then I go down here, and oh, 15. But wait, where is the 15? Did I already take it out? And then here I see another number. I'm like, no, okay, so 15 is this, but this is 13. And then I realized that these are actually two things, like two components. For some reason my brain just kind of canceled these out. Cause they're so small compared to this. So I just kind of forgot. Unseasoned chicken, shame on you, Darry. I'm already at a higher risk of being arrested than your average person? What do you mean by that exactly? How would you be at... are you trying to confess a crime? Right here, in front of everyone? Or what? that one broke. Nice. I also noticed this one. Yeah. What did I just say? That's not what I was supposed to say. That's not how the sentence was supposed to go. Before I started building this, I was like, oh, you know, I could use these tweezers here. These like nail things to cut these. But I had the thought, you know how you cannot cut anything else with like hold up, let me think. If you have scissors that are meant to cut clothes, you cannot cut anything else with them, otherwise you will ruin them. So I had this moment where I was thinking, oh wait, what if I ruin my nail thingies and then by cutting plastic with them, you know, which is a real understandable concern. And then I remembered I actually own 3 of these. So this one is just now gonna be the one for plastic. Today I made a super seasoned chicken. I want that food. I wish I could have food available, just random, like without the need to cook it, you know? I wish I could just find food ready. Fabric scissors, yes, those. Sometimes I just forget how to say words, so instead of saying the real term for things, I just work around it. I couldn't remember the word fabric, so I was just trying to get around that. Because the word for fabric in Italian is tessuto. So my brain kept telling me tissue. And I was like, that is not the word, it's not a tissue. Tissue is a different thing. And my brain was like, tissue, say tissue. It's not tissue, it's fabric. But yeah, it's funny how sometimes languages have these words that sound the same, but they have completely different meaning. Another funny one is horse. Do you know how you say horse in Italian? It's cavallo, of course. But you know, there's also an animal in Italian that is called orso. What could that possibly be? It's not horse, because horse is cavallo, so what's orso? Okay, actually, please, this is for the British in chat, okay? You don't know Italian. So, what do you think orso could be? Like, what does it sound like? Orso. I know this is gonna take a bit, because I know there's a bit of delay, so now we're just gonna wait silently. Oh, I'm getting pretty hungry now, I'll be right back. Okay, go get your pizza. I was just reading chat because I I kind of missed some messages from a meat cleaner who has to check clean female toilets. Oh, if one person lies, complains, I could be arrested for no reason. Oh, that sucks. Like, it's just your job. I know how to sing happy birthday in Italian, that's about it. That is already more than I was expecting. Happy birthday to you, nessa data querida, muita felicidade, muitos anos de vida, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te. I feel like honestly my favorite happy birthday song has to be the Portuguese one, Brazilian Portuguese, because all the other languages are like happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to whatever person, happy birthday to you. Then you have Italian, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a te, tanti auguri a name, tanti auguri a te. It's like always just saying happy birthday, it's not saying anything else. Then you have the Brazilian one, it's just like parabéns pra você nessa data querida, muita felicidade, muitos anos de vida. Like, you don't need to understand Portuguese to be able to tell that this is a full sentence. It never repeats the same words, ever. By the way, jerk chicken is marinated with hot peppers, garlic, onion, lemon, sugar, and a lot of allspice. I like the part where you said garlic. You know, actually all of the ingredients sound very good. Not a fan of onion, but you know, it's fine. Also, welcome back, Daly. So back to whatever I was saying. I know how to pronounce l'aglio. That is true. You know how to pronounce l'aglio, which is garlic. Orso. As you might have guessed, orso in Italian, in English, from Italian to English means bear. That was probably not the kind of animal you were expecting from orso. And I've actually had the funniest interaction while speaking Italian with someone. So there was Uma written somewhere. I don't remember the context, okay? It was just like it was Uma. Oh no, now I remember. Oh, it goes even deeper. So, in Portuguese, the way you say one for female is uma, like uma coisa. Uma coisa is uma. I was reading a Portuguese sentence to Italian people, and I said, this is how you pronounce uma, and I made a joke. Uma, not like bear. Like I said it in Italian, like uma, not like the bear. Stop a second. I was translating a Portuguese sentence, and I made the joke because the uma, the Japanese word uma, means horse. And my brain, I tried to make a joke with horse, but I thought horse, and I said orso in Italian. You see how many levels this has. I just, like, after that happened, I was like, okay, maybe it's better if I just shut up. That was too much. That was simply too much. Thank you. The Welsh for dog is chi. Is it chi or like ki or something else? If it's chi, it's actually very cute. Wait, fish is red? Like key. Ah, sad. I thought chi. Chi is very cute. Like chi, like chimro, right? I will never get over the chimro. Le poisson est rouge. I think I'm done with this. Let's move on to the next one. Chi. Sorry, but dog is now chi in my brain, even if it's ki. Okay, it's actually still cute if you say like ki, like very short e, ki. Ah, poisson rouge is goldfish. Ah. Just like ki. I feel like chi is closer to the sound that a small dog makes for some reason when they bark. You know, those little rats, those little thingies, those little creatures. Those are not even considered dogs, those are just rats. Those are part of the rodent family. Those things, they kind of say chi, 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 chi. I should practice French. I haven't in a while, and last week it took me a good 10 minutes to read a message my aunt sent me. Ouch. Ouchies. I know that feeling. Sometimes I read Portuguese and I'm like, wait, so what is this again? To be fair, I actually think I am better at reading Portuguese than some of my family members. Maybe writing kinda, but like reading kind of. Writing, like often my brother asks me like, oh, how do you write this? Or like, I know how to write it and he's like, wait, do you write it this way? And maybe he says the wrong way. I'm like, oh no, you don't, like it's spelled like this. And he's like, oh, thank you. So I guess I know my Oh, there's here and here. Okay. Chihuahua. Yeah, like a chihuahua goes chi chi chi. Doesn't it? Maybe I'm just going insane. Oh god, I think I should hydrate because my head is hurting again. Starting to hurt, I suppose you could say. But what? That felt so nice. I think it's maybe like I have a light here, and it's tilted downwards, but slightly, like I can see like a reflection in my peripheral vision. And maybe that's also what's giving me a headache. Now it's darker here, but it's fine. Do you guys have a favorite dog breed? Personally, my favorite dog breed is just not a breeded dog. It's like you know, a random dog, a vira-lata amarelo, a Brazilian. Let me think of a fancy name, like a Brazilian yellow or golden, Brazilian yellow dog something. I don't know actual dog breeds enough to make up a dog breed name. Random dogs are my favorite, but if I had to pick like real breeds, or as I also like to call them, brands. If I had to pick a brand of dog, I like Samoyed, I don't know how to pronounce that, and stuff like, you know, Shiba, but Samoyed has to be one of my favorites. Like if you just told me like, oh, you can pick a dog breed that is cute, I would pick the Samoyed because it's actually just fluffiness. It is just fluffy. It's like a cloud of dog. I love it. Greyhounds? I know greyhounds, or I don't know sighthounds. Sighthounds? Are they similar in shape and form? I'm actually realizing I don't know anything about dogs, because I don't know what a Springer Spaniel is. Is it close to, does it look similar to a Cocker Spaniel? Because I know that one. I only know the dog breeds that I saw and interacted with as a kid in Nintendogs. Because as you can guess, I don't have a dog and I haven't had one in a long time. I've had dogs before when I was a child, but they were, you know, a random dog. A dog found. Big fluffy dogs. Yes, they are big and fluffy, and they have that kind of like face where it looks like they are constantly smiling and happy. I love them. That's kind of what I want in a dog, for them to be smiling. Wait a second. What? Why do I feel like I'm looking at this thing the wrong way? Wait, did I get the wrong piece? I don't think I did. Oh wait, I did. Wait, what? Oh no, I didn't. I did not. Okay, this is everything. Everything is fine. I need to go blow my nose. Hold up. I like them dumb and cute and soft. Okay, I'll mute myself a second so I can go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. Similar to Cocker Spaniels, kinda, they are a working breed, specifically gun dogs. Wait, dogs can have guns? No way! This dog can shoot. I have a soft spot for pit bulls. Yeah, I'm not a fan of those though, to be honest. They're the sweetest creatures on the planet until you piss them off. Yo, they kinda like me. Nah, I think I'm never. Am I ever the sweetest? Am I ever sweet? Let's be honest, am I ever? But I am not a big fan of all the like pit bulls and those kinds of dogs, the ones that have that kind of like squished face. I don't know how to describe it. I want my dog to have a long pout, to have like a boopy nose, a longer nose, to be as close as possible to a wolf and a fox. You know? I mean, nothing against them, it's not like I hate them, they don't fit my preference. Gun dog means a hunting dog. They would fetch back, see a duck, if you shot it. Ah, that's what they actually mean. Or maybe they hold the dog, the gun, and they shoot the ducks. If you ask Nintendo, then that's what the dog does. You know? If I even can say that name. Okay, it says something here, which is very important apparently. And I don't know what that means. It says uragaeshimasu. Uragaeshimasu. And it's written in like a black square. So let's see what that means. Uragaeshimasu. Turn the other way. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I simply have to like, because in this illustration this is like this, and then it says turn the other way, so I just need to turn it like this. Eh? Or like this. I see. Okay, so now it's sticker time, and we actually have 4 stickers. Let's go. I love the sticker time. So fun. That kind of reference there. Wink, wink, wink. I know my retro games. Well, the first one is the K. K? Where is it? Go here. Sticker time is the most. Yeah, see, I was getting the wrong one. The reason I like Sci-Hound is that they don't look like they are lazy. Huh? Is that even though they don't look like it, they are lazy? Oh, I see. So you like the lazy dogs. To be fair, dogs are... Personally, I don't think I could ever have a dog, just because of that reason. They require a lot of attention and like physical activity, movement and stuff like that, which personally I don't think I can give that to an animal. Wait, I feel like there's something wrong. This sticker looks like... This looks a lot bigger than the place where it's supposed to go. I wonder why. I guess it's just meant to fold. Like wrap around. This is very weird. That would probably be me, honestly. I can't even give enough attention to my cat. My lazy cat. Like, more often than not, I go outside to, like, you know, I go out and give her food and give her a little pat. And she looks for my attention, and I'm just like, oh, sorry baby, not now, I'm trying to do other things. I feel so bad for her. She's so cute. Okay, I feel like this was not the best. Sometimes we make mistakes. I don't have the mental and physical, especially physical energy to have a dog. They're cute, they're just not for me. feel like most people, not most of them actually, but there's a lot of people who are like either really into cats and against dogs, or vice versa. And I don't really get that sentiment. Especially the dog owners. I feel like there's a lot of dog owners that are like, cats are evil. They don't love you. Like I would never have a cat. And then, you know, me personally, like I have a cat. I don't think I would be really suited to have a dog. But I wouldn't hate having a dog if I was living with like someone else and they took care of the dog mostly, and I just like I had a dog around. I wouldn't mind. Dogs are cute. I like dogs. They're very cute. It's very funny to see the difference of like how some people are like, oh, the one thing I don't like, I hate that. Those are bad. And then I'm like, all the animals are cute. All of the babies. I'm so mad at myself for doing this one wrong. I like both cats and dogs. Yeah, same. I feel like both are just cute, honestly. I just like animals. Yeah, same. There's a few animals that I just don't really like. I don't really find cute. But most of them are just so cute and small. And cute little things. I was here to drop this. No. Why did you? That was never meant to be a glue moment. I was just trying to place you. Okay. That was just meant to be a find a position. Oh god. This is just a nightmare now. Okay, we're gonna have to settle for this, because if I keep trying to get this to look perfect, it's not gonna. All pets are babies. Yes. Yo, did you see like the light change? I obviously have my PC in front of me and I have the different backgrounds that change, and that was just my background changing. Raccoons are very, very cute animals, but they're also very dangerous. So if you ever see a raccoon in real life, please be careful. Those things are not as friendly as you might think. What is this one? Why is it so long? And why does it have no lines? This one was just evil. Why would you do it? keep getting out of frame, I'm sorry. Oh, I just realized I'm a little bit dumb. This is probably what I was supposed to do. How to place it correctly. Dumbass. Okay. They don't really live here, so I'm good. Yeah, I think they are like mainly just. No, they are just in America. North America, more specifically. Yay! Look at this. I love my stickers. Canadian moons scare me. Yeah, aren't those huge, big, gigantic even? Where does this go? Oh, I see. I was struggling to see, but okay. There is basically like inside this. I was like, wait, where does this go? There is like, you can clearly see the shape of this. So yeah. That is like sealed forever. It's crazy. Now it's just gone. Just closed. It's one thing now. If I could reach through the screen, I would steal your tweezers right now. Just for the chaos. No! Please! Actually, joke's on you, I have more. What are you gonna do? Steal my other tweezers? I have more. If you steal those, I have more. You can never get all of my tweezers. I've seen a moose in real life. They are big. A wild one? Wait, what? Where? Also, did you piss your pants and poop them even? There are some escape population in the southeast of the UK of raccoons, but it's very well, unfortunately, they aren't having much luck. Oh, okay. I'll steal your sprues. Are sprues these? What are sprues? I've never heard the word sprues before. By the way, this is the last one I'm doing for today, because then I need to do another one, exact copy of this, and I don't think I have it in me to do that. It's gonna take a while, so that one can wait. Oh, it's Sweden, I see. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, the plastic, the pieces are on. No, please don't steal those. I need those. What does it say here? Migi no hane. Migi no hane. I think it's this, but the way it's drawn actually looks like something else. What? This is so confusing. Okay, first of all, I am a tiny little bit dumb. Because this, I was looking at it this way. It's supposed to be this way. So there is that. And now that we have that information, this one should go here. And once again, we encounter a problem. Because here it clearly says, oh, you insert this here, right? Easy, you just like bloop. This, you see this? You see there's a thing here coming out. And this, you just bloop, insert. Right? No, because this one is like closed up. And now I'm just confused. How is it supposed to go in? Because the only way I can imagine this is like this. But it's not gonna be like this. That would make no sense. So, can someone please explain? I think I've done the wrong thing. How is this even possible? Oh wait. Okay, this is the reason why I also have a screwdriver. I just solved the mystery. This thing is meant to be movable. So I simply have to put it in the direction that I need, and then put it there. So oh fucking god. Some of these things are so weird. The ones that have to do with like the rubber thing. It's like you need to use enough pressure to put it on, because see, it's like okay, now that we have this, yo, this is about to become something very cool. Okay, so I have this, and now I'm gonna end, and we're gonna come back tomorrow with the rest of it. Pretty cool. And then we have him. So this is the progress. One day and we got these two down. Pretty happy. I feel like we can finish this in just 2 more days easily. That was fun. Let's clean up a little bit. Otherwise this is gonna be a whole mess tomorrow. I hope you guys had fun. I had fun. This was amazing. I feel like tomorrow I might, or maybe not, you know, this could be a weekend thing. No, I don't think I want this to just be laying around like this for a long time, so maybe in the future we can make it into a like weekend activity or something like that. But yeah, it's too late now, so we're gonna have to stop here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun, because I had a lot of fun. Tomorrow is another day. Some of you might have to go to work, some might have to go to school, and some maybe just have to do some you know, some other types of duties. If you want to see more of this kind of content, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, remember to comment and like, and to support me everywhere you can. Follow me on the other platforms as well. And yeah, if there's anyone that isn't subscribed, subscribed, yes, this is YouTube. If you're not subscribed, why aren't you? You should click subscribe and also turn the notification on. Those are important. And well, now boys, it's time to sleep. Okay? It's time to sleep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you and bye bye. See you next time. Oyasumimi. WinterNoctis. Bye bye.